Wow.
Nice. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight. Without further ado, I just want to get started. 3 C's of life: choices, chances, changes. You must make a choice to take a chance. If not, your life will never change. So, part of growing up and transitioning to adulthood involves thinking more about responsibilities and less about fun. It involves getting down to business, being serious, paying bills, etc. But you think about, well, what about the stuff that we enjoy doing? And it's understandable that we have to cut out the unnecessary distractions from our lives in order so that we can get our careers ahead, in order so that we can get ahead in life and basically do what we have worked so hard to achieve. Well, after looking over some tips from Shonda Rhimes, who is a successful multimillionaire TV titan who produces, writes, and runs successful shows such as Grey's Anatomy, I see that taking a chance and the power of yes is incredible. In order to accomplish our dreams and aspirations without sacrificing who we are, we need to be able to say yes to the things that are uncomfortable, things that scare us. In Shonda's book and Shonda's TED Talk, she talks about an experiment that she did after she lost her hum. Her hum was her motivation, her aspiration, what she loved to do, and that was work. She loved writing, she loved running, she loved basically running the whole world with her TV shows. She lost her hum and she wanted to get it back, so she conducted a little experiment, and that was for a whole year saying yes to things that scared her, things that made her uncomfortable, things that took her out of her comfort zone. And so after doing that, she talks about finding her hum. For me, I tried to institute that change in my life because I wanted to see if it worked. So I searched one of my fears, and I started small. So one of my small fears was heights. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should change that aspect of my life, not let heights dictate my life. And so I found out more about myself than I did. Well, I found out more about myself, and that was that I let my fear of heights dictate a lot of my life. I said no to friends hanging out with me, and were inviting me to Six Flags or riding roller coasters because I was just afraid of heights. I said no to important things in my life, such as a potential love interest asking me to ride the Ferris wheel, and I couldn't get on it because I was afraid of heights. So after that, I just told myself, you know what? You should take a chance, take a risk, because you might enjoy it and you might not feel scared of heights after doing it. So I got on a roller coaster in Six Flags on the Titan, biggest drop in Texas. I was like, you know what? I should go big or go home. So I went big. I don't regret it. I was still afraid of heights, but it wasn't about my fear of heights, it was about my fear of falling. The thing that made that not enjoyable was that uncomfortable feeling in your stomach that you get from that drop. After that first drop happened, the rest of the ride was incredible. I enjoyed every single second of it, and I noticed that even though I was uncomfortable for 1 second, the rest of the journey was there after it, and it was incredible, and it was worth it, totally worth it. So I started implementing that into life, and I found that after you take a risk, you can either go back to the same way that you were before, or you can enjoy the things and the benefits that come afterwards. There are so much more benefits than there are downsides to taking a risk. So that's what I learned from saying yes to my fear of heights. I learned that I wasn't afraid of heights, I was more afraid of the outcome of it. Shonda Rhimes talks about her decision to be able to play with her kids. And you might think it's not a big deal for a mom to play with her kids, but she's so busy that she doesn't have time to play with her kids. And after doing that, she finds her hum, and she finds that her hum is not job specific, but it's joy specific. Her hum is love specific. Her hum is having fun. And after she instituted that change, after she had fun with her friends, her family, her life didn't change. It's just that she had less stress about work. And that's why I'm telling you today, it's worth taking a risk. Go out there and say yes. Say yes to more things in life, because the benefits afterwards will overcome all the negativity that you have in your life. Thank you very much.